The 4 Pakistani cricket players implicated in an alleged betting scam are likely to be stood down for the one-day series in England, which starts this weekend. International cricket's governing body is expected to receive a report on the scandal from its anti-corruption unit within the next 48 hours. But despite assurances that it will act promptly and decisively if anyone's found guilty of involvement in match or spot fixing, at least one observer says the ICC itself needs a shake-up and thinks that former Prime Minister John Howard was the man to do it. Europe correspondent Emma Alberici reports.
The Pakistani cricketers have spent the day in their hotel at Taunton, Somerset. The 2020 series against England is supposed to kick off on Sunday, but the odds are that at least 4 of the players won't be picked for the side after being accused of accepting bribes in return for certain behaviour on the field.
I don't think particularly the 4 players who have been named shouldn't go anywhere near a cricket field. And in this instance, I don't think Pakistan should play in this one-day series. I know there's a lot of money at stake, but I wouldn't look at money in this. We really have to get to the bottom of it, clear it out, hopefully, for good.
The 4 men under suspicion are Salman Butt, the captain, along with bowlers Mohammad Asif and Mohammad Amir, as well as the wicket-keeper Kamran Akmal. Video footage broadcast by the News of the World detailed allegations of their involvement in a series of spot bets. It's now emerged that at least 3 of the players had been under surveillance by the International Cricket Council since the Australia-Pakistan test in Sydney in January. The ICC is facing increasing pressure to act as 2 more Australian cricketers reveal that they've been approached by illegal bookies.
You don't usually get a knock on your door at 11 o'clock, someone asking you to come across to the room for a drink and then go out to dinner that you don't know.
Allegations of match fixing have dogged the game for years, and commentators are now growing impatient for the ICC to respond.
The ICC is I would say, notoriously dysfunctional body. I don't think that's a contentious statement. We're talking about an organisation that has become highly politicised, extremely obsessed with its own status and financial dealings, and cricket in all of this seems to become a bad 3rd or 4th.
One of the world's cricketing authorities blames the influence of Asian countries for the ICC's reluctance to clamp down on corruption, and he bemoans the fact that the former Australian Prime Minister John Howard wasn't picked as the ICC's next president.
As you may remember, John Howard was proposed as the Vice President and therefore the next President of ICC, and this was defeated by opposition within the governing body. There are really only 2 possible explanations for this. One is that it was political payback time because Mr Howard's policies while in government were not universally popular in Asia. Secondly, and what seems to me much more significant, is the fact that here was an outsider of some substance. I think that they thought an outsider coming in was a danger to the setup that they've got there. He might just want to start asking a few difficult questions.
The Pakistani players might be happy to be in England as the investigation continues. At home, they're facing fury in a nation where cricket is a national obsession.
Criminal punishment should be handed down to them. Their wealth and property should be confiscated and they should be handcuffed. They've ruined the honour of their country.
Nothing is yet proven, but Pakistanis have already passed judgment on the team. A local lawyer has filed a treason case against 7 players and the country's sports minister. He's calling for life bans from the game and the death penalty. The ICC is expected to receive a report from its anti-corruption unit by Thursday. A press conference is said to be scheduled at which they'll outline the future of Pakistan in the international game. Emma Alberici, Late Line.